I'd like to show you a few tips and tricks on using the ZAC software. One of the most helpful functions, if ZAC is open and running, either on screen or in the background, is the screen dial option. Anywhere on my computer screen, whether it's a website, Word document, an Excel spreadsheet, I can highlight a number and on my keyboard, click Control F12 on a PC or Command F12 on a Mac and have ZAC dial that number for me. I have ZAC open on my computer. I'm going to go to our website, highlight, Control F12, and notice how ZAC dials the number.
Thank you for calling Telecom Business Solutions.
I didn't need to pick up my handset. I didn't need to touch my phone. If you make a lot of outbound calls, this is a great feature. Another feature that's often overlooked is sharing files through instant message. If I would like to send Mike a file, I click the chat icon. Anything I type down here at the bottom of the screen and click send, Mike would see. But notice on the left-hand side of my cursor, there's an attach file option. I click that and it would pull up my hard drive. I could attach a screenshot or any file and send that to him as well. If you would like to review that information, click the More info and you can see all the recent files that I would have sent to Mike. On an incoming call, you can click and drag the call to a buddy and transfer it without even answering. This could be handy if you see the caller ID and know it's for a coworker, or maybe you're running out of the office and need to have this call answered and don't want it to go to voicemail. Sometimes in ZAC, you need to hit the Enter on the keyboard to accept changes. Let me show you on my presence status note. If I change this and just click off of it, notice how it did not change. I need to press Enter on the keyboard, and now my present status note changed. There are some other areas in ZAC where this needs to be done. A few of the main ones are a fax. If I click To and just click down to document name, it doesn't change. I need to click Enter on the keyboard, and now my fax number is saved. To clear notifications under your call log, if I see this recent calls, I need to look at this message before the notification goes away. This works on instant messages as well. I would need to drill into the message in order for ZAC to know that I looked at it. You can have ZAC open and running in the background so you can use some of its very useful features like screen dial and faxing, an instant message, present status. You can click the minus to have ZAC run on your taskbar. Or if you click the X, it says close, but because I didn't change a setting in my user preference, when I click the X, I didn't close ZAC. It's running in the background in my hidden icons. I can open it or change my present status just from this area. That way I don't have it taking a lot of real estate on my screen. In order to log completely out of ZAC, you would have to turn your PC off or go to the upper right-hand corner, More Options, Exit. Let me show you in Settings where to change this. Under Application, at the top, Stay in System Tray. If I uncheck this and hit Apply, now when I close out, I actually close my ZAC application. By default, this is on. These are just a few of the shortcuts that the ZAC software allows you to do. Do you have a favorite shortcut or tip? Feel free to share it in the comments.